I'm going to tell you a story. The reason you have to understand is time does not work the way you think it does. You can call me Oracle, because I'm the one who's talking to you. Welcome to the call. By the way, I made a special note to Garam Date Vipaxi Karoti, the dumb little idiot little dims, for continuing to be disrespectful and talking about its BS during the intro to Kama Sutra sections. So enjoy that, you freaking idiot. All right, Kama Sutra, part part 3, chapter 3. On courtship and the manifestation of feelings by outward signs and deeds. A poor man possessed of good qualities, a man born of low family possessed of mediocre qualities, a neighbor possessed of wealth, and one under the control of his father, mother, or brothers, should not marry without endeavoring to gain over a girl from her childhood to love and esteem him. Thus, a boy separated from his parents and living in the house of his uncle should try to gain over the daughter of his uncle, or some other girl, even though she be previously betrothed to another. That depends how far apart you are as cousins, but like, whatevs. Not really whatevs, but still. And this way of gaining over a girl, says Gotakamuka, is unexceptional because Dharma can be accomplished by means of it, as well as any other way of marriage. When a boy has thus begun to woo a girl he loves, he should spend his time with her and amuse her with various games and diversions fitted for their age and acquaintanceship, such as picking and collecting flowers, making garlands of flowers, playing with parts of members of a fictitious family, cooking food, playing with ice, playing with cards, the game of odds or even, the game of finding out the middle finger. Don't know what that's about. The game of six pebbles and other such games as may be prevalent in the country and agreeable to the disposition of the girl. In addition to this, he should carry on various amusing games played by several persons together, such as hide and seek, playing with seeds, hiding things in several small heaps of wheat and looking for them, blind man's bluff, gymnastic exercises, and other games of the sort in company with the girl, her friends, and female attendants. The man should also show great kindness to any woman whom the girl thinks fit to be trusted, and should also make new acquaintances. But above all, he should attach himself by kindness and little service as the daughter of the girl's nurse. For if she be gained over, even though she comes to know of his design, she does not cause any obstruction, but is sometimes even able to effect a union between him and the girl. And though she knows the true character of the man, she always talks of his many excellent qualities to the parents and relations of the girl, even though she may not be desired to do so by him. In this way, the man should do whatever the girl takes most delight in, and he should get for her whatever she may have desire to possess. Thus, he should procure for her such playthings as may be hardly known to other girls. He may also show her a ball dyed with various colors and other curiosities of the same sort. Giving shiny objects. How very crow-mating behavior. He should give her dolls made of cloth, wood, buffalo horn, ivory, wax, flour, or earth. Also utensils for cooking food and figures of wood, such as man, woman standing, a pair of rams or goats, a sheep. Okay, cooking stuff and dolls. I see. Also temples made of earth, bamboo, or wood. Dedicated to various goddesses. Seems like kind of a leap there. And cages for parrots, cuckoos, starlings, quails, cocks, and partridges. Water vessels of various sorts of elegant forms. Machines for throwing about water about. Katara stands for putting images upon. Stools lack red arsenic. Yellow ointment, vermilion, beryllium. Art supplies. Oh, wow. This is a lot more. This is a lot more promising. And as well as sandalwood, saffron, betel nuts, and betel leaves. Oh, like practical stuff. Okay. Such things should be given at different times when he gets a good opportunity of meeting her, and some of them should be given in private and some in public, according to circumstances. In short, he should try in every way to make her look upon him as one who would do everything that she wanted to be done. This is very much of a trying to look like a provider kind of thing I'm getting. In the next place, he should get her to meet in some place privately, and then tell her that by the reason of his giving presents to her in secret was that the fear that the parents of both of them would be displeased, and that he might add the things which he had given her had been much desired by other people. He then may add that the things which he had given her had been much desired by other people. Yeah, generating value. I see. When her love begins to show sign of increasing, he should relate to her agreeable stories if she expresses wish to hear such narratives, or if she takes delight in the legitimate amount, he should amaze her by performing various tricks of jugglery. Jugglery! Yes! Jugglery is how you impress the ladies. Anyway. or if she feels a great curiosity to see a performance of the various arts, or he should show his own skill in them. When she is delighted with singing, he should entertain her with music, and on certain days, and at the time of going together to moonlight fairs and festivals, and at the time of return after absence from home, he should present her with bouquets of flowers, when with chaplets for the head and ear ornaments for rings, and these are the proper occasions on which such things should be presented. I had a note. I think it was actually about something previous. Oh, yeah. In my opinion, if you're into someone, make a point to like be friendly, but like not for the purposes of like trying to get them to like be an advocate for you to their friends, like as neutrally as you can. That's just my opinion. Um, you should also teach the daughter of the girl's nurse. Oh, yeah, actually, a quick note about that. Um, girl, I'm like still in love with. Um, I'm actually still friends with like one of her best friends. And like I'm pretty sure that like she doesn't actually know that we had a thing ever. And I'm not bringing it up. You know why? Um Partially because if they haven't talked about it, I don't want to be the one to talk about it. But also partially because I never I specifically went out of my way to like I knew they were besties. I was like I am never ever 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 going to try to use this friend to try to sway her. Why? Because that's wrong. All right. Which is why I'm still friends with that other girl. But not like in a dating kind of way at all. Just putting that out there. You should also teach the daughter of the girl's nurse all 64 arts of pleasures practiced by men, and under the pretext should also inform her of his great skill in the art of sexual enjoyment. I see. All this time, you should wear a fine dress and make as good an appearance as possible for young women love men who live with them, then who are handsome, good-looking, and well-dressed. For as for the saying that though women may fall in love, they still make no effort themselves to gain over the subject of affection, that is only a matter of idle talk. Now, a girl always shows her love by outward sign and actions such as the following. She never looks at the man in the face and becomes abashed when she is looked at by him. And under some pretexts or other, she shows him or lives to him. She looks secretly at him, though he has gone away from her side, hangs down her head when she is asked some question about him and answers in indistinct words and unfinished sentences, delights to be in his company for a long time, speaks to her attendants in a particular tone with the hopes of attracting his attention towards her when she is at distance from him, does not wish to go from the place where he is under some pretext. This just seems a lot like just things people do, like just in general, but I could be wrong. Under some pretext or other, she makes looks at him at different things, narrates to him tales and stories very slowly so that she may continue conversing with him for a long time, kisses and embraces him before a child sitting in her lap, draws ornamental marks on the forehead of her female servants, performs sportive graceful movements when her attendants speak jestingly to her in the presence of her lover, confides in her lover's friends, and respects and obeys him, shows kindness to his servants, converses with and engages them to do her work as if she were their mistress, and listens attentively to them when they tell stories about her lover to somebody else, enters his house when induced to do so by the daughter of her nurse, and by her assistants manages to converse and play with him, avoids being seen by her lover when she is not dressed and decorated, gives him by the hands of her female friends her hair ornament, ring, or garland flowers that he may have asked to see, always wears anything that he may have presented to her, becomes dejected and when any other bridegroom is mentioned by her parents, and does not mix with those who may be of his party or who may support his claims. That is quite a list. There are also some verses on the subject as follows. A man who has seen and perceived the feelings of the girl towards him, and who has noticed the outward signs and movements by which those feelings are expressed, should do everything in his power to effect a union with her. He should gain over a young girl by childlike sports, a damsel come of age by his skill in the arts, and a girl that loves him by having recourse to a person to whom she confides. All right, and that is 3-3. This is Oracle, I'm gonna softly sing out A little bit rough in the gravelly wow. With the booyah buzz, booyah buzz, booyah buzz, booyah buzz, booyah. So in the album super glamour soup of all that we know. Thank you for watching Orkumi. Talk to you later out in the week.